Does this sound familiar to you? You've probably seen a bunch of posts like this one where affiliate marketers are just making a crazy amount of money in a short amount of time, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours, using affiliate marketing strategies that they're teaching to you. So then you go ahead and, check out their followers and check out their audience and find out that they've got 100,000 followers on YouTube or tens of thousands of followers on Instagram. And you just wonder if you can actually implement these same strategies, even though you have a little audience or in some cases, 0 followers. So how do you implement these strategies? Well, in today's video, we are going to cover 5 affiliate marketing strategies that you can use even if you have 0 audience and are all guaranteed to work. So let's jump into it. Now, method number 1 is called launch jacking. Now, essentially, launch jacking is where you promote other people's products during the launch phase. So I'm going to jump over to this website called muncheye.com. And essentially, this is a website where product vendors, people who create these info products, will come along and post that they are, launching a product this date, and they invite affiliates to come along and help promote their products. So you can go ahead and see that there are a ton of being promoted every day. You've got at least 5 on the 12th of August here, another 6 or 7 on the 13th, another 10 or so on the 14th. So there are a ton of products being launched every day, and if you put in the work, you can definitely promote each of these products. So let me show you what that looks like to promote a product. So let's look at this product down here. It's called Red Builder. It was just launched on the 11th of August. And if you go over to YouTube and you type in the name of the product and review, basically this is what's happening when a potential customer is coming along to find a review of this product. They might get emailed by a bunch of different affiliates about this new product, Red Builder, and then they jump onto YouTube and look for a review. They are also looking for people who are offering bonuses. And that's a side note, which we'll cover in a second. But essentially, what you can do is go ahead and create a video that reviews the product in its entirety, and also offer some free bonuses that they will get if they purchase through your link. You can see this guy at the top, Art Flair. He just posted this video 2 days ago, and he's had up 200 views on this product. More popular products and more popular vendors will get more views, but it's essentially a numbers game. And he's offering a bonus of $9,777 to entice the customer to purchase through his link. But you can see there's a bunch of other videos down here, and they've all launched, within a day or two, and they've already got, a few dozen views, depending on the product. Like this one's got 21 hours ago, and he's got 727 views. And essentially all he's doing is just running the potential customer or running you through the product. He's taking some screen share. He's got a video of himself. Now, some of the pros about this method is that there is essentially no cost to get started. You can create a YouTube channel for free. It doesn't cost you anything to film a video. You might need a video camera or a webcam, but even if you don't, you can record a screen share of your some slides that you've prepared either in Microsoft PowerPoint or on Canva.com, and splice that along with some demo video of the actual product itself. There is lower competition in this space as compared to some others, because not every affiliate is going to want to go ahead and go through the trouble of jumping on and creating a video review, right? So the amount of affiliates out there that are promoting a particular product, only a smaller subset of them will be, willing to go through the work of creating a video review. So there's a bit of lower competition in that space. And you also get to brand yourself. As you can see, all these people are branding themselves by reviewing these particular products. And that way you also get to build a list. So if people buy products through your affiliate link, you can grow a list of buyers, which is the best type of lead in your email list. And they will know, like, and trust you, so that when future products come out, down the line, and you offer up a review, they will know that they can trust your judgment on that product. Some cons about this method, though, is that you do need to get on camera if you want to be effective. People will connect with other people, and if it's just a random screen share or a like an automated voice behind the product review, they may not trust it as much, and you might not find some great results there. But if you're totally fine with getting on camera, then that's no problem to you. This method does take a little bit of time, so it's a bit of a slower method to earn some money, but it's definitely effective, and these people have been doing it for years. I know this guy, Art Flair, always ranks high for various product reviews. And the competition is starting to rise a bit as more and more people realize the effectiveness of launch jacking. And so definitely, if it's something that you want to do, now is a perfect time to get into it. But that's it for launch jacking. Let's jump into the next method. Now, method number 2 is influencer marketing. And essentially, this is buying a shout outs on a platform like Instagram. And we're mainly going to talk about Instagram. You can do this on other platforms, but Instagram is the big daddy of influencer marketing. Now, essentially, what that means is when you go and find a Instagram account or an influencer, basically someone with an audience, you can pay them a certain amount of money, anywhere from $50 or $30 up to even to $100 for them to, post out on your behalf, as well as include your link. Now, that's the important bit, because you want them to have a link that will then drive traffic to a page that you've built. So this is an example of a platform that you can buy shoutouts from various influencers. It's called shoutcart.com, and you can go ahead and browse a bunch of different influencers in different industries. So you can see that there's a bunch of different influencers here. This one with 537,000 followers, you can buy a shoutout for $10. You can go all the way up though to the other end of the spectrum where you've got 1.6 million followers. That shoutout will cost you $400. Now here's an example of a page that you could buy a shout out from. So you can also manually go to Instagram and search in your niche and find accounts that have good amounts of followers and do accept shout outs. So for promos and shout outs, please use the email, no direct message. So you can direct them, you can contact them directly and ask them their prices for a shout out. You can also go to fiverr.com, but I would be a bit wary about the vendors that offer some shout outs here. You do want to make sure that their accounts are valid and that their accounts aren't just full of bots, because some people can just build Instagram accounts with fake followers, and it's pretty worthless if you're buying a shout out to an account with 1 million fake followers. You're not going to get any results from there. So if you do decide to go the Fiverr route, just make sure to follow their Instagram account a bit, just see how much engagement they've got there. But essentially, once you buy a shout out, what you want them to do is to send a link to a page of your choosing. And I like to send them to landing pages that build a list. Because if, let's say this keto diet page, and you ask them for a shout out to get this free ebook or a free keto diet plan for beginners, then they would jump onto this page, and then the user would put in their email address. Now you have an email that you can then follow up and send offers to, and build value on for that person, and eventually they will buy a product from you. And you can just find a bunch of products on ClickBank. For example, there's a bunch in the health and fitness space. You can definitely find a keto offer. I'm not sure if it's showing up right now, but there's a bunch of different offers depending on the industry or the niche that you're in. So basically, some pros about this method is you can get targeted traffic for much cheaper than traditional ad networks, because if you buy a shout out for let's take this example of 400,000 followers where you can buy a shout out for $20. So let's say that, on this account that has 400,000 followers, they put your shout out for $20. And let's say only 10% of those followers actually see the post that was put out. So 40,000 people have seen your post for $20. And let's assume that 40,000 of that 40,000, 1% click through to your email. You're getting, 400 clicks for $20, which is, and for targeted traffic, that's a great value. That's an order of magnitude cheaper than what you'd pay anywhere else. So definitely it is a cheaper route to go for targeted traffic. At the same time, if the influencer, your link or your product, your ebook, whatever it is, their stamp of approval, then you've kind of lowered that barrier of resistance to what is this? Is this just spam? Or is like, oh, hey, this guy recommends this, I might actually check it out. So you definitely get some cheap targeted traffic and high quality traffic. Now, if you do use this kind of landing page, you do get to build your list at the same time. So that's another pro. And lots of different niches exist. For every niche in ClickBank, you'll find an Instagram account for it. So there's no end to the amount of niches that you can use for this and connecting to a quality offer. But some of the cons about this though is that the performance can be inconsistent. Every time you send a shout out to this particular influencer, you may get a better response than if you were to do it next week. Influencers, not all influencers are equal, depending on the quality of their followers, how much they engage with them. So you do have to do your research and test out various influences. But that's it for strategy number 2. On to number 3. Strategy number 3 is YouTube Shorts. Now, this is a bit different to your typical YouTube strategy where YouTube Shorts is essentially YouTube's answer to TikTok. It's short form video content that is no longer than 60 seconds, and they are blowing this up right now. And by they, I mean YouTube. YouTube is trying to get ahead of TikTok in the short video game, so they are basically pushing out as much of their shorts video as they can to audiences. Now, what this means for you as a creator is that they are willing to push your content out and grow your audience much faster than a traditional YouTube channel. So it's definitely a great time to jump into YouTube Shorts. Now, for example, you can go ahead into YouTube and type hashtag shorts plus, and you see there's a bunch of different keywords there that you can then use to find in a niche of your choosing. So let's go with the same keto diet, and you can see that you'll pull up some videos here. I'm going to sort them by up count, and you can see that there are a bunch of videos that have just been posted. Like this one has 56,000 views and it's only 5 days old. This one has 52,000 views and it's only 4 days old. So let's take a look at that one. Not this one here. Let's go this one. So this is it's an 8-9 second video that they've probably just pulled from somewhere else, like TikTok, and that's it. 9 seconds. They've reposted it, and it's already had 52,000 views in like less than a week, only 4 or 5 days. So, and then in the description, they've got links to get your custom keto diet plan. And I click that, and that takes them to a custom keto diet offer. Now, this is a ClickBank offer. So if someone goes through and goes through this process and gets a custom diet plan, and they end up paying for it, then this person who owns this YouTube channel is going to get a commission for that. And so essentially, it's another no-cost method. Some of the pros of this is that it's no cost. The organic growth is going crazy right now. As I said, YouTube is just pushing out all of these shorts videos to get the platform get it higher than TikTok. And you can essentially just copy and paste other creators' videos. It's best to use Creative Commons videos so that you are clear. I'm not endorsing you to go and copyright other people's videos here, but look, it's essentially what this guy has done, and it's working for him. If we go to his YouTube account, his or her, you can see that when I click about that they only joined on the 9th of July, which is about a month ago, and they've had upwards of 750,000 views. That's 750,000 views in less than a month, and they've got 1,600 subscribers, and they've got, their videos are just short videos, like 22 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 24 seconds, that they're probably just reposting straight off an account on TikTok or elsewhere. So they're not even creating the videos themselves. They're just reposting these videos and including the affiliate links in them. So, that's pretty crazy right now. This is definitely a growing trend. And if you want to get in early before this gets too saturated, or before YouTube tone down basically the free organic reach that you're getting, then now is the best time to jump into YouTube Shorts. That's it for that method. Let's check out the next one. All right, method number 4. Now, method number 4 is all about paid traffic on Bing ads, or as it's now called, Microsoft ads, as they've branded. Now, Bing is essentially the second largest search engine on the internet, second to Google, of course, and it is obviously managed by Microsoft. So a lot of people still use Bing as their main search engine. Even people with iPhones and Android phones, for some reason, they still have their default search engine set to Bing. So you might be thinking, why Bing over Google? Some of the main things that you can take away from is that the fact is that Bing ads has a cheaper overall cost per click than it does on Google. So it is cheaper to run your ads, and they are just as targeted because you can also use the search, display, and shopping ads as well. But the demographic is more skewed towards older users versus younger users, which is actually great because if you're selling affiliate products, then you actually want people who have money, and a lot of these ClickBank products are actually written and designed to convert for the older demographic. But this one right here, where you have more relaxed policies, this is the main reason why I like to recommend Bing ads over Google. Where at Google, you have much more strict policies when it comes to affiliate products. You can't direct link on Google, for example, whereas on Bing, it's totally fine to direct link if you like. And you can just put in your raw ClickBank affiliate link there, and away you go. Where Google might be more highly targeted, people on Bing spend more time online, so you're more likely to get more clicks for your keywords. So let's take an example again of an offer on ClickBank. So this top selling offer in the health niche is the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. So I'm going to go overhead to Google and type in, sorry, not Google, I'm going to go to Bing. Shame on me. And you can see that up here where it says ad, right? This little circle next to the URL here. These are all ads that are placed by Bing, and they look a lot more native or a lot more, as part of the search results than Google does. So people will definitely click on them a lot more. But take a look at this third result here, and you can see that the URL is essentially this long string of just like random letters and numbers, but it's got a .hop.clickbank.net at the end. So this is someone's raw ClickBank link. An affiliate has just gone ahead and targeted this keyword right here, Okinawa Flat Belly Review, Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic 2021, get you Okinawa Flat Belly. So they've just pasted in this link, and so if someone was to go ahead and click on it, it will take them directly to the sales page. And then, if someone goes ahead and buys the product, buys the supplement, then you get paid, anywhere up to $141 per conversion on that. So, it's really simple to start promoting ClickBank products on Bing Ads. I would recommend you don't just direct link. I would recommend you could have a bridge page in the middle that does talk about some of the benefits of the product that you can just take from the ClickBank affiliate page, and then move them through to the product page, and that's where they buy. But you can definitely get some targeted clicks on Bing Ads for your products, and as I said, you can direct link straight away, so you can go ahead and test products really, really quickly. So it's cheaper than other traffic sources like Google or Facebook. As I said, it's more lenient. You can direct link, and it's a great way to test offers quickly. Some of the cons, though, is that it does require an ad budget. Unlike some of the other methods that we talked about at the start of the video, this one is not free. You have to have some kind of advertising spend, but it won't take you too much. For example, if you put in $100 and then you get a sale of $50 back, then roughly for every $100 you spend, you can get at least up to $50 back. Now, this is something that you would have to scale out over a longer time period. You wouldn't make this judgment off just one day worth of testing, but you get the idea. There is a slight learning curve because you do have to know how to create ad campaigns, but there are a ton of videos online that will help you how to do that. And you may not find that you get profitable immediately because you do need to buy some data to help Bing optimize where to show your ads. So it might take some time until you see some sales. You don't get discouraged if after the first day or two you're completely in the red, because what you're doing is buying data, which will then optimize your campaigns as you go forward. But it is a great place to get started if you're looking to jump into paid traffic, and I would definitely recommend going there over Google if you're just starting out. So number 5 is called native ads. Now, this is about native advertising. Now, you're probably wondering, what's a native ad? You've just talked about Bing ads and pay-per-click ads. Well, native ads are the kinds of ads that look like sneaky articles on various news sites or various content sites, content farm sites, BuzzFeed, all these various sites where you have to scroll to the next slide to see who the hottest girl in the world was, or the cutest child actor. Imagine what they look like now. So these websites are designed to get eyeballs and serve ads. So for example, I'm on CNN.com right now, and let's go ahead and click on an article. I'm going to go ahead and click this crypto theft article right here. And when I scroll down, you will see that eventually I'm going to get to something like this. Now, these look like they were put into the article, right? Like they might have been, as you're scrolling down and you're reading the article, you get to this point, and then you find out that there are some pictures here, or it might be another article. I might go ahead and click on this. But you can see that these are ads, and they're served by this network here called Outbrain. Well, it's called SmartFeed, but it's one of the largest native advertising platforms called Outbrain. So if I go ahead and I click this link or click this ad, it will then take me to a landing page called MacKeep. And then, if I choose to go ahead and install the software, then whoever served that ad will get a commission essentially for me downloading that program. Another one here takes me to a link farm, but we're not going to worry about that. But essentially, the idea is that these ads are placed natively, interstitially within the content, and the users who just scroll through, they might think that, this could be another article. This is definitely a CNN article because it has the little logo in the corner. But these are sponsored, so they could be either articles or they could be ads. They could be sponsored articles on the same website or in another website. So when you click on an ad, like let's take for example another ad that I found for diabetes, it took me to a landing page like this. Now this is a bridge page where one simple method that might lower your blood sugar levels, you got to watch this now. So if you're struggling with diabetes, it might make sense to you. And you can see that this is an advertorial. It's not an actual news article, blog, or consumer protection update. This is strictly a affiliate article. So if you go ahead and click watch now, you get then taken to another ClickBank offer, and you can tell that it's a ClickBank offer because when you scroll down, I'm not sure if you can read that, but you can see ClickBank down the bottom there. So someone has just linked a diabetes picture to the bridge page, which then links me through to the product page. And if I were to buy this product, then that affiliate would get a commission. Now, just like Bing ads, there is pros and cons. So some of the pros with native ads is that because there is essentially, let me just get out of this, there is endless traffic. Basically in native ads, there's so much traffic in native ads because you can see that on this one article, at least 10 different ads have been served, and all of those ads could be a potential click from the user. So there's a bunch of ads. You multiply this out to all the different pages across this website and across all the various websites across the internet. There is a bunch of traffic, a bunch of traffic. So it's easy to have all this endless traffic, and it's fast to scale to big numbers if you get yourself a profitable campaign. And it's fairly easy to learn and jump into because you can get spy software that shows you what ads are actually running on native ad networks. For example, Adplexity is a good one. It's definitely expensive, but it's a good one. There's others. Anstrex is another, but you can get access into, you can basically see what other ads are out there on various networks, what other offers they're promoting, and it gets you can spy essentially is what other affiliates are doing and just read or duplicate their campaign word for word. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'd try to have some originality, but it gives you an idea of what's working so you can go out there and test things for yourself. Some of the cons, though, is that it can get pretty expensive. It does require you to have a good cash flow budget. I would say if you're just doing this starting out, I would recommend you to have at least $1,500 to $2,000 just to start this up, because there's a good chance that you could lose money on the front end, but the opportunity to make money is huge. I've known people who have quickly turned campaigns in their first month into 5-figure campaigns, and within a month they're making $1,000 a day profit. So it's definitely something to look at if you're looking to get your results fast and you have a bit of cash to help you along the way. But other than that, it's a really great method to jump into. It's been blowing up for the last few years, and it's a mature industry now, and it's still lenient, much more lenient than a platform like Google or Facebook. So if you're looking to promote products without having to jump through so many hoops, and Bing ads isn't for you, then check out native ads, and you can get started with native ads in some networks. For example, you can check out mgid.com. mgid.com is a native advertising network where you can sign up as an advertiser, or what's another one? TiVo. Oh no, let's go Rev Content. You can go to revcontent.com. Yep. Or you can sign up as an affiliate for Rev Content as well, and then sign up to one of those spy networks like Adplexity, see what's working. You then need to find some offers, and you can promote ClickBank offers, or you can promote other offers from CPA networks like Max Bounty or any other CPA network basically. But you see what's working on these spy networks, and then you can just replicate them across your native ads campaigns. So that's it for pretty much step number 5. So as you can see, guys, having an audience isn't necessary to make money online. There are many different methods out there that you can still use to implement to make yourself money, even though you don't have a following. Having said that, though, it is important that you do build your own following so that no matter what happens in this industry, whether your accounts get shut down or the social media platform goes under, you're still protected and your income is still protected. So if you want to learn more videos like this in the affiliate marketing journey, then go ahead and click subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.